love bugs. Actually, we at Alvea Sanctuary really love bugs as well, and we had a very, very special opportunity with this video to go behind the scenes for the first time ever. Nobody has ever done this, to go see some of the coolest bugs on the planet.
A lot of people have misconceptions about bugs, and here at Alvea Sanctuary, we teach how important they are for our ecosystems. And our new friends in the entomology department at the San Diego Zoo are fighting the same fight.
We'll also see how their team is advancing invertebrate propagation, breeding species like Goliath stick insects and giant African millipedes to support both conservation and education.
And so much more. And that's why in this episode of Alveus Adventures, Shruti, Lucas, and I were so excited to travel 1,300 miles from our home base here in Austin, Texas, to San Diego, California, to visit the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance.
The San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance is one organization, but we have two front doors, the San Diego Zoo and the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. But together, we're working together to do amazing conservation work, lots of education outreach as well, and of course, pretty top quality animal care too.
Yeah. The San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance is absolutely a golden standard for zoos and for wildlife conservation. For over 100 years, they have been modeling top-tier animal husbandry for zoos and aquariums worldwide. This standard of care is also given to our less appreciated spineless friends, and they were kind enough to give us a behind-the-scenes look at where they take care of all sorts of little critters that are not currently on display at the zoo.
Words at the same time?
Oh gosh, stop. That's so cute. That's so cute, guys.
We have dragon-headed katydids over here.
Oh wow, yeah. I've never seen these.
Yeah, these are Lycaena intermedia. These are dragon-head katydids from Southeast Asia. Most of our friends are in children's zoos, and that's kind of a strategy because it's really easy to sell bugs to kids. It's pretty hard to sell bugs to adults.
And why is that? So many people have so many misconceptions about the bugs on our planet. They think cockroaches are dirty, even though they're just decomposers and they're cleaning up our dirty spaces. They think that spiders are terrifying, when in reality, spiders are not out to get you. They're actually really scared of you. So to better understand why so many people have so many misconceptions about bugs, we asked Taylor.
Our big goal here is to make insects very approachable because we know that they come from this background of being super scary, and so we want people to look at insects and see this natural snapshot of where they are in their environment and not feel fear towards them and kind of see, what they're doing. Most of the time, they're just hanging around doing their own thing. They're not out here trying to jump on you and bite you or anything like that. So a lot of our education is to let people know they are approachable, they are beautiful. But insects, again, they are still a huge part of our ecosystem because they are a source of food for our other animals. So if you do care about your other species, you should also care about insects too, and that could be in the form of them being food, but also a form of them also protecting other species too. There's a lot of coexisting species where they rely on insects to take off other parasites and other pests from them as well. And then we have pink katydids too.
Oh, how neat. Kids probably love these.
Yeah.
Actually, adults might love these too.
Yes. And then this is our praying mantis side. So the orchid mantis were part of a confiscation, and we bred them, and then they hatched a couple days ago.
That is so
they're
cute.
so cute. They're ant mimics when they're hatchlings, and they're very fast.
So many. Wow.
Insects and invertebrates in general, they are the largest taxa of all animals. They make up 99% of the world's species, and so they're a huge integral part of our ecosystem. And unfortunately, people don't tend to like them very much. They're totally okay with them just being eradicated. But if you get rid of insects, so many other species follow along with it. So it's really important to keep our base going, and insects really are the base. They're food for so many other animals, but they're also decomposers or pollinators, they're predators. They're doing lots of work that a lot of people don't even recognize. These are the Goliath stick insects, Yorganema Goliath. These are babies. Texas has the largest stick insect as well.
I found them in Texas and I freaked out the first time.
They're really cool.
Wow, it's so random.
We're always thinking of ways to showcase our native critters,
Yeah.
backyard critters. But this is a female. And then they have these really cool cerci at the end, and they fling and throw poop at you.
That's
and
awesome.
eggs. It's really cool. But they're stick mimics when they're juveniles, when they're nymphs, and then when they molt out, they become green and really big and kick you. Over here, these are our leaf bugs.
This is probably a little, this tends to be an easier species for youths. They're green. Really cute. Wow. They can have little bits missing too to like look more like a leaf.
Oh, that's crazy.
Or less like a leaf, like a older leaf or a younger leaf. And then they move, they do kind of like the stick bug sway. So they're supposed to be like a leaf moving in the wind. And then the free roaming orb weaver room is back here. Hello. This room's not made for tall people, it's only made for short people. So this is Nephila clavipes. It's a southeast native US orb weaver. We used to have our old arachnid rescue center in our old children's zoo. It was in a nursery, a hoofstock nursery and primate nursery, and they gave it to us, so I put spiders in it, and a place to showcase wildlife trafficking.
Yeah.
And I had free roaming orb weavers in there, and they didn't really like it too much, and then when we were building this space, got really lucky because they're like, if we gave you a room, do you think you could use it? And I was like, oh, I'll put the orb weavers and let them have their own choice and control. They really like ultrasonic humidifiers. It doesn't add any heat, makes things really foggy. I think we're the same size, but we can walk over here too. Hello. Yeah.
Wow, cool.
The males are small, the females are big. And she's actually probably a subadult. She has one more molt to go. We keep our babies here. I've tried to...
It's just the one, yeah.
I've tried to just let the babies go wherever they want to in here, but they have a hard time feeding, so we put them in little butterfly pop-ups with flies. So there's all different sizes in here. I can grab prey items and throw them in the webs if you guys want to see them eating. And she's able to sense when there's a large predator versus like something that she wants to eat in her web. Ready? And just the shape of their mandibles and their chelicerae, it's harder for them to go after larger animals. They're really meant to go after small flying prey. They'll stay in their egg case for another 2 to 3 months, depending on. Yeah, so before I worked with bugs, I was just a generalist keeper. So most zoos don't just have a dedicated insect stream.
Right.
Hello. She's like, that fruit fly, is it gonna cut it? I don't know, bro. Maybe she'll find it.
Oh, so cool. Okay, and then how can people find San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, and how can the average person help your guys' mission?
To find us, you do have to go to San Diego, but you could also find us online. We have a really awesome social media platform, and so if you're not able to come visit us, definitely check out our social media. And in order to really start going with part of our mission and caring, especially for insects, is just start observing in your own backyard. When you see that insect, maybe take a moment, don't freak out too much, pause and look at them closely. I always say when I first saw spiders, I just saw, something with a ton of legs, but as I actually sat there and stared, I saw that they had all their little eyes. And then when I saw jumping spiders, I saw they had all these little big eyes. And beetles, they definitely have these bulbous eyes. I'm like, wow, they're actually really cute. Just spend the time to go outside, check them out, and then start talking about how we can plant more native habitat for our species, and also what we can do to, maintain your goals at home, but reduce pesticides in the same way.
Thank you so much to the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance for having us out again to film this incredible video, and thank you so much to the team in this video for giving us the unique opportunity to tour this facility for the first time. Make sure to check out San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance in our description. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next episode of Alveus Adventures.